recording.
We're in Lervig's Rackhouse. It's a barrel aging facility next to our main brewery. Between 500 and 600 barrels here. We're constantly emptying and refilling or throwing out the barrels that have been used a few times and replacing. We're trying to get more and more interesting selection of barrels.
Everything from bourbon, rum, maple syrup, to red wine, to Visanto, even to 3,000 liter red wine footers.
Leave it in there indefinitely, but I mean, we tend to leave our beer in there for roughly a year. That's where we find it has its peak ready to bottle characteristic, and then also I think it still makes the beer a little bit more cellarable. So once you have the bottle in your hand, you can lay it down for a few years and it still matures nicely. You know, beer tends to peak. These kind of beers will peak maybe 2 to 3 years.
Obviously, there's some clear standouts in some of the groupings of barrels in terms of their flavor and the character that the barrel imparts. And with those special barrels, we pull off into a very limited series called Off the Rack. Showcases what we feel is the best representation of both beer and the variety of a particular barrel. So with this series, you get the creme de la creme from the Rackhouse.
Off the Rack is our unmolested versions of our stouts and barley wines that are aged in the barrels, where we don't add any adjuncts or say chocolate or cocoa or vanilla, anything like that. So we just get the wood, the barrel, the inherited flavor from the previous use in the barrel, and the beer itself. I'm really looking forward to these Maker's Mark barrels I got, because they were pretty fantastic when we first got them, very wet and full. I would say they're 1 year, they've been filled for 1 year already, so they should be soon ready to pull. Looking forward to those, and I think the beer that went in there was really nice.
Thanks.